Empire is known for its very advanced electronics technology implemented in the loaders. Unfortunately, that doesn't always mean that it's very easy or simple to use the loader. With the Prophecy, we've made it really easy. Very simply, you have a toggle switch, turn on, turn off. You can see where the switch is, you can see if your loader's on, you can see if it's off. And we've also implemented two buttons and two sets of LEDs that allow you to very easily adjust and program the functionality. A lot simpler than the previous systems we've had, but realistically the unit will work perfectly out of the box. You don't actually have to get into modifying any of the settings, and you can just run it nice and easily, on, off. We'll do a video to actually get into the details of some of the technology as well, just in case you want to adjust the settings. Okay, what I'm going to try and show you now is the electronics and the programming of the Prophecy. It's a little bit difficult doing this backwards onto the webcam, so bear with me. Start off with, very simply, we have a little toggle switch for on and for off, and it has a guard on it to stop you accidentally knocking it when you play or when it's in your bag. So we turn the loader on. This bulge over here is actually housing the RF antenna, nice far away from all the rest of the metal and the components, so it gets a good signal from your gun. Now we have two buttons when it's turned on, button A, button B, and then we have A and B LEDs. You can see the B LED flashing every couple of seconds to show you that the loader is on. Now if you push button A just quickly, it will advance the motor. That's for priming and just making the loader drive. So just pushing it once quickly advances the motor. If you push it 3 times quickly, what it'll do is it will lock out from RF and it will go into sound activation like the Magna did, and you won't take any more RF signals till you turn the loader on and off again. Now you can actually go into the programming and make the loader so it will only work with sound, so there's never any risk of it taking an RF signal, and you don't have to do that each time you turn the loader on. So it'll actually completely lock out RF until you choose to set RF up again. If you want to synchronize the RF with your gun, you're going to push and hold that button. It'll go red, and you're going to watch and wait, and when it goes orange, I'm colorblind, so it's always fun trying to tell when it's gone orange. There you go. When it's gone orange, you'll pull the trigger of your gun and it'll go green, and then you have the RF sync. So that's how you put it into the RF sync. Now if you want to go into programming mode, you're going to push and hold button B, and it's going to flash. And when it stops flashing, it'll go into solid green, and it will flash you the setting number for green. Now if you push the button B again, it'll go to red, and that's the sound sensitivity, and it flashes the setting. You push it again, it goes to orange, sorry, that's red, motor sensing, and blue is whether you have the RF turned on or turned off. And you can simply keep pushing that button and it'll scroll around: green, motor speed; orange, sensitivity for the sound; red, motor sensing on and off; blue, RF or sound. And you just push that button and get round to the setting that you want. And when you get to the setting you want, it's going to flash a certain number of times to give you the value for that setting. And if you want to change the setting, you go into button A. I pushed it 3 times, so now my speed setting is going to be 3, and it'll flash back. So I pushed it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. It's going to flash back 3 to show that the setting is now 3. Okay. If you leave it for 10 seconds, it'll go out of programming mode. I'm going to go to sound sensitivity, and there it flashed how many times? I'm waiting for it. 1, 2, 3. So if I'm going to put that up, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so my sound sensitivity is up. Now it's showing me my motor sensing, showing me my RF values. Now I can leave it for 10 seconds, it'll go out of programming mode and it'll be good to go. Or I can turn the loader on and off, or I can push button B again and hold it, and when it goes green, it's out of programming mode and it's ready to run again. So put it into programming mode, push button B, hold it till it flashes, It's going to give you the setting value. Go through the settings and go all the way around, and if I don't push any buttons again, it's going to flash back and tell me what the setting is a couple of times. Then after 10 seconds it'll exit programming mode and you'll be good to go. There you go. Or we enter programming mode by pushing and holding button B. We go through to the setting we want to change. So for instance, I'm going to make it have a motor speed setting 4, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's good. And if I'm impatient, I can just turn it off, turn it back on, and it's taken that setting. You have to wait for it to flash the setting back to you before you turn it off, but as long as it's flashed the setting back to you, it has taken it in the programming. And that's all you need to know about doing the programming.